Listen to me. If you are standing on the precipice of retirement, or if you have already taken that leap and walked away from the 9 to 5, I need you to pause. I need you to look at me, and I need you to listen with every single ounce of your financial soul. Because right now, there is a massive wave of confusion sweeping across this country, and it is costing people just like you thousands of dollars in missed opportunities, unnecessary taxes, and downright heartbreaking mistakes. The question we are answering today seems simple on the surface: who qualifies for a 401k? But let me tell you, under that simple question lies a web of rules, age requirements, and legal shifts, especially with the recent Secure 2.0 laws, that can completely change the game for your golden years. Too many of you are sitting at home thinking, well, Susie, I'm just a part-time worker now, or I'm self-employed, or I'm already 62, so it's too late for me to qualify or care about a 401k. Are you kidding me? It is never too late, and you might qualify for things you don't even realize. But you have got to understand how this machinery works, because if you don't, you are leaving your money, your security, your peace of mind, vulnerable. And you know how I feel about that. Let's start with the absolute foundation. Who qualifies? If you are a traditional, full-time employee, the law says that your employer cannot make you wait any longer than reaching age 21 and completing 1 year of service to participate in the company 401k. 1 year of service usually means working 1,000 hours in a 12-month period. That is the maximum restriction they can put on you. Many beautiful, generous companies let you qualify on day one. But if they don't, 21 and 1 year of service is the absolute legal limit. But what if you aren't full-time? This is where the fear creeps in. I hear from so many of you who transitioned to part-time work as a way to ease into retirement. You wanted to keep busy, bring in a little extra cash, but you assumed you were locked out of the company 401k. You thought, I'm just part-time, they don't owe me anything. Listen to me, yes, they do. Thanks to the Secure 2.0 Act, the rules have shifted in your favor. If you are a part-time worker and you put in at least 500 hours of service per year for 2 consecutive years, your employer must allow you to make elective deferrals into the company 401k. 500 hours. That is less than 10 hours a week, my friends. If you have been working that part-time job to keep your mind active, you qualify. Do not let your employer tell you otherwise, and do not let your own assumptions rob you of the chance to shelter that income from taxes. Now, let's talk about those of you who are self-employed. Maybe you retired from your corporate gig, but you started consulting. Maybe you opened a little online shop, or you're doing freelance work. You are your own boss now. Do you qualify for a 401k? Yes, you do. And it is one of the most powerful financial secrets in existence. It is called the solo 401k, or the individual 401k. If you have self-employment income, and you have no common law employees, meaning it's just you, or you and your spouse, you qualify to set up a solo 401k. Why is this so magnificent? Because you get to wear 2 hats. You are the employee, and you are the employer. As the employee, you can contribute up to the maximum elective deferral limit. In 2026, that limit is $24,500. But then, wearing your employer hat, you can also contribute up to 25% of your net self-employment earnings as a profit-sharing contribution. Combined, you can supercharge your retirement savings in a way that standard IRAs simply cannot touch. But here is where we must address the ultimate question, the one that keeps so many of you up at night. Susie, I am in my 50s, or my 60s. I am so close to retirement, but I haven't saved enough. I am terrified. Is it too late for me? Do I still qualify to make a difference in my account? Oh, my dear friends. I want you to take a deep breath. No, it is not too late. In fact, the tax code is designed to give you a massive boost right now, but you have to actively claim it. If you are age 50 or older, you qualify for what the IRS calls catch-up contributions. This is your legal right to stuff extra money into your 401k to make up for lost time. In 2026, the standard catch-up contribution is $8,000. That means if you are 50 or older, you don't just qualify to save $24,500, you qualify to save a whopping $32,500 this year. And if you are between the ages of 60 and 63, listen to me closely. There is a brand new super catch-up contribution that you qualify for. The IRS allows you to contribute an additional $11,250 instead of the standard $8,000 catch-up. That brings your total potential 401k contribution to $35,750 for the year 2026. Think about the power of that. If you are 61 years old, staring down retirement in a few years, and you feel that cold knot of fear in your stomach because your nest egg is too small, this is your lifeline. You qualify to shelter over $35,000 from taxes while building your wealth at warp speed. So if you are a high earner and you are forced into the Roth catch-up, do not view it as a punishment. View it as a blessing in disguise. However, if your employer's plan does not offer a Roth option, and you are in that high earner category, you won't be allowed to make catch-up contributions at all until they add that feature. This is why you must check with your HR department immediately. So, what is your actionable takeaway today? First, if you are currently working, even part-time, go to your HR department or your plan administrator tomorrow. Do not wait. Do not put it off. Ask them for the summary plan description. Check your eligibility. If you have hit those hours, demand to be enrolled. Second, if you are self-employed, call a discount brokerage firm and ask them to help you set up an individual 401k. And third, if you are over 50, adjust your payroll deferrals to maximize those catch-up contributions. Every dollar you put in today is a dollar that is working for your future security. Remember, true wealth is not just about the numbers in your bank account. True wealth is the peace of mind that comes from knowing you did everything in your power to protect your future. You qualify for these tools. Now, go out there and use them.